Now let me dig deeper into why this Symphony setup is so different from what we had before. Before this, if you wanted an AI agent to do a task that took 20 steps, you had to write a long prompt, hope it remembered everything, and pray it didn't lose track. The time it lost track. The agent would forget the first step by the time it got to step 10. It would mix up which tool to use. It would just stop and ask you what to do next, which kind of defeats the whole point of an agent. With Symphony, the agent doesn't have to hold the whole job in its head. The workflow file holds it. Boot skill sets the rules. Playwright handles the web stuff. Each piece does its job, and the agent just follows the path. That's why I keep saying this is a 5x improvement on what you could do before. Your agent can now finish jobs that used to fail halfway through. Here's something I noticed during my testing. The longer the task, the bigger the win. For a quick 5-step job, Symphony is nice but not life-changing. For a 50-step job, Symphony is the difference between a finished task and a broken mess. So if you've been trying to use AI agents for the boring, repetitive stuff in your business, the long jobs that drain your time, this is the update that makes those jobs actually possible. Let me talk about the boot skill in a little more detail because this is the part most people skip, and it's the part that matters the most. Boot skill is just a small set of instructions that loads at the start of every job. You write it once. Then every time your agent starts a new task, it reads the boot skill first. It sees the rules. It sees the tools. It sees how to behave. Then it gets to work. Why does this matter? Because without a boot skill, your agent starts every job from zero. Has to figure out the rules every time. The boot skill, your agent walks in already knowing the rules. It's the difference between a worker who shows up trained and a worker who shows up needing to be trained every single day.